Welcome to Shark Farmer TV. We're here in Little Rock. Let's do that take two. Yeah. Welcome to Shark Farmer TV. We're here in Little Rock, Arkansas. Where are we?
Little Rock, Arkansas.
I know. Yeah. Okay. What event?
This is the AFCO mid-year meeting.
And what's that stand for?
The Association of American Feed Control Officials.
Yeah. And you're what? Past president?
I am now officially past president.
What? Did something happen?
Well, they wised up.
Oh, okay. All right. So tonight we're going to be on the streets of Nashville. We're going to be talking with the good people out there, trying to educate them on agriculture. That sounds good, right?
Oh, always.
Okay. All right. I would say you did subpar.
No, that's better than I was expecting.
Okay. Do you think they'll get their part?
We're going to find out.
One old boy's asleep back there. All right.
They're struggling.
Everybody? That wasn't very good.
Unstoppable, unshakable, but it rolls off the tongue, unfakeable. It's unavoidable, he's so relatable. Read between the lines, start to loosen up your mind. A ground shaker, a rule breaker. Hold tight, he'll roll you through every acre. So get ready for the next shaker.
Love makes you do crazy things. I mean, look, both fences are broken from the inside. So both bulls, they broke through because they want to fight. They want to fight each other over some cow. This is why you should rent bulls. I mean, they just come and go, giggity. And you don't have to put up with this stuff, right? I love all the people there with the flashers. Usually folks, they have to stop their car in the country. They're all ticked off, but they're all like, no, we're down to watch this. This is the coolest thing I've seen all day. And the bulls, they break up, right? They're not fighting because why? Well, the farmer's pulling up, and they know. They know. It's like when Dad comes home. I think they're actually more afraid of the dog in the passenger seat. Looks like he means business. And I think the farmer's wearing khakis. I just feel like I needed to point that out. They're really hurting the resale value of that Benzebo. Do you ever feel like the scenery never changes? Because he's on a Benzebo hamster wheel. Start your own business, they say. It's easy and fun, they say. Fire and electric shock, I mean, it's virtually non-existent. These goats, they have been trained in insurance fraud. Because, you know, UPS has deep pockets, yo. Can you imagine the goats? They're like, okay, when the truck pulls up, we're all going to fall over and roll on our backs. Act like he hit us, right? All right, you ready? You ready? Here he comes. Here he comes. And roll on your back. Damn it, Edith, not a face plant. Always one. There's always one stupid goat. If I had fading goats, I would literally never get any work done. I would be hiding around the corner all the time. Hey! Get off my UTV. You got to chock those wheels, boys. Make sure it doesn't roll. Maybe a wood block, a rock. Use a cat, maybe, if you're desperate. Lucky this wasn't a John Deere Gator, because that would have been bad. Did someone leave the hose on in a Nebraska cornfield? This is kind of an extreme way to check the roots. Or roots. I guess it depends where you're from. They probably need a waterway here. Maybe a terrace or 10. Could you imagine finding this with a combine at night? Oof.
This week's Machinery Clip of the Week is presented by John Deere.
I'm going to run home and check, but I'm pretty sure my sprayer doesn't have a hitch in the back. It would be more convenient, but it's probably voids the warranty somehow. I'll give this old boy credit. He's rolling. I don't like to drive these down the road without a water trailer. I mean, number one, because you're not supposed to, but I mean, you're ways up there on a road, but whew, that's farming 101 right there. We are back on the streets of Nashville talking to people all over the country. We're seeing what they know about agriculture and how showing the farm life connects everyone.
I'll buy the hay flipper. Yeah.
It's actually used to make perms in hair.
It is not.
Yeah, back in the 70s. We're here on the streets of Nashville. We're going to find out what people know about agriculture and how it connects all of us. All right, we're here with
Norm?
Norm.
And Melanie.
And where are you guys from?
Canada.
What part?
Ontario.
Oh, okay. So that's actually, did you drive down here?
No, but we could. We flew.
It's not that far, but
It's not
you
that
think
far.
it's probably like 10 hours,
12,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Not
definitely
like we haven't done it
drivable.
before.
Yeah.
What part of Ontario?
Southwestern Ontario.
Okay.
Right on Lake Huron. It's north of Michigan.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. And what are you doing down in Nashville?
What does anybody do in Nashville?
Drink.
Yep.
Yeah. You seeing any music?
Yeah, we've seen some great artists.
Yeah.
Some fabulous musicians.
Several different bars.
Yeah.
What's your favorite bar so far?
Oh.
I can't remember.
You've had a great trip. So what do you do back in Canada?
Drink.
Drink?
Oh, no. Do you mean for a living? Or?
Yes.
I do hair.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So did you dye that yourself?
Yeah, I did.
Or is that your natural?
I was born this way.
All right, we're here with
Adam.
Adam,
Anna.
Anna, and where are you guys from?
I was born in Sevierville, Tennessee, but we came from Cumming, Georgia.
They're all from Georgia. And what do we got here?
This is Tutu.
Tutu,
This is Evie. This is the mom.
Evie,
And
and Kimchi. What kind of dogs are they?
Chihuahuas.
Chihuahuas.
Yeah, as far as we know. This is a Chihuahua.
Are you joking?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
She's the bigger one.
Well,
That's,
that's
why I call
funny.
her Chihuahua.
Okay. Well, they're just precious. Yes,
you.
they are. So, what do you guys do?
So I just started a new job as a warehouse guy.
Nice.
Yeah, Cartersville, Georgia. So
Yeah.
wish me luck.
How about you?
I work at restaurant Tin Cup.
Yeah,
Tin
what-
Cup Grill at Cumming.
Oh, yeah. And what are you guys doing in Nashville?
We are on the way back from Kentucky, dropping off my son.
Nice.
Yeah, he just moved there.
Okay. Just chilling out, listening to some music, stuff
yeah,
like that.
that's right.
Well, I know nothing about what you guys do for a living.
Okay.
So I'm a farmer. I'm going to show you some things that I use on the farm, and we'll see if you know what they are.
All right.
All right. What do you think that is?
I'm gonna say combine tractor.
Combine tractor? What do you think?
The same. Combine.
Let's see. We're going to go with combine tractor. It's a combine.
All right.
So that's
Yes.
harvesting. In this picture, we're harvesting wheat. So yeah,
Okay.
very good.
Cool.
Got ourselves
Combine.
a combine.
Okay.
It's a combine.
Generally, it'd be nice if like you take a second and you're like, oh, I don't know what that is. Maybe
Oh,
it's a
okay.
combine.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
I thought I was winning a prize
Is
for
that a
being
Cadillac?
where
it's
you
a-
live. Do you have a lot of
It's a-
agriculture?
It's a John Deere.
Maybe just a little bit.
It is a John Deere. It's the best. Yeah.
Is that the best?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Also a sponsor.
Oh.
How about that?
I don't know what it's called, but I'm pretty sure it kind of like flips the hay around into rows so you
A
can
hay
pick it on
flipper?
it.
hay flipper. I'll buy that. I'll buy the hay flipper. Yeah.
It's actually used to make perms in hair.
It is not.
Yeah, back in the 70s.
No.
Yes. No, you're right. It's a hay rake. So
Hay
there we go.
rake.
It puts
Close,
all the hay
close.
in a row.
Yeah,
and,
hay rake.
Yep, you got her. All right, what do you think this is?
A hay baler.
Hay baler? What do you guess?
I don't know.
Oh, she knows what it is.
Okay.
Evie, is that what it is?
All right.
Let's say it's no.
This is whatever you want it to be. Okay.
All right.
Yes, you're correct.
All right, she's gonna answer first this time.
Okay. What do you think these are?
Silos.
Silos? What do you think?
Silent.
Silos. Yes. Green bins. Yeah, same thing. Silos.
She's
That's
a keeper.
It's
Silo?
a grain silo.
green bin, silo. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's where the farmer's going to put his crops.
He's gonna put his
All right. How about this one?
another yellow and green one. John Deere. It's a John Deere.
It is a John Deere.
This seems like it
I don't know what that one is.
goes underneath
fun, though.
and like
Doesn't it?
lifts it up and then cuts it. It's for beans.
Actually, not for beans.
Oh.
But it's it cuts silage, so mostly it's cutting like green corn. And then
Okay.
it chops it up and it spits it out that spout into a wagon.
Okay, so what's it called?
A silage chopper.
Silage chopper.
Got it.
But if you had a zombie apocalypse,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
this
right?
is the one.
You could run through people with that, no problem.
That's a shin
zombies.
cutter for sure.
We don't want to run through people.
Oh,
Maybe that's a Canadian
zombies.
thing. How about that bad boy?
Okay, so that's got to be a hay baler, right?
Hay baler?
Oh no, it's a cutter. It's a hay cutter.
Cutter. Are you going to say the same? Yeah, that's. So it's a silage chopper. So that's going to cut corn, especially like green corn. It chews it up and then it spits it out into a wagon, and the cows eat
Okay.
it. Yeah. Yep.
That's from the Cars movie, right?
Sure. I don't want to
Okay.
disagree with you because
All right.
I'm afraid you're going to sick your dog on me
I
again.
know, right?
How about this?
Oh, that's like a horse feeder.
Same? You're right. They put the round bale in there of hay or something, and then the horse can reach in and get it.
All
yeah.
right.
That's a basket. No. This is what you put the hay in and the cows eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, what's it called?
It's just a round thing.
Oh.
Yeah, round pen.
That's a tractor.
It is?
Yep.
Just
And
plowing
this
the
is
field. Looks a little bigger than we got back home.
It's tilling things up. The tractor's tilling.
That's a good guess. It's actually planting.
Oh.
Yeah. So the seed would be in those yellow tanks, and then it would blow it out to the individual rows.
Okay.
All right. What about this?
Okay.
Water.
What do you think it is?
It's like a water.
A water?
Yes.
What do you think?
I think it's a plower. It looks like a plower.
Flour or water. So this is actually a planter. So they'll put seed in those yellow tanks, and then they'll blow it out to each individual roads.
I
And
see why you
I
said
assume they're
water,
planting
not the tank.
corn. Yeah. But the front tank probably has liquid fertilizer on it. So technically, you're right.
Me?
Yeah.
Yay.
I think you guys did really well.
I think we did
Excellent.
too.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I've had a lot of fun in Ontario. I went up
Where
to
have you been?
Kitchener.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're about an hour and a half from Kitchener.
There was a restaurant that I barely remember, like a Moose Knuckles or something.
Moose
Winooski's?
Winooski's?
Yes, Moose Winooski's.
Moose Winooski's.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun there. Yeah.
I've had some fun there too.
It's a great, I mean, everybody thinks Canada, oh, it's just freezing and all this.
No,
but
we don't live in igloos.
Y'all know how to throw down up there.
Yeah, we do.
She used to be able to be like really easy. I could pass her around to people, but then
Yeah.
one day she just grew out of it and just flung out of my arms, and ever since then she won't let me pass her. You have to put her down, and then she'll warm up to you, and then you can pick her up.
So if I reach over and try petting her.
Give it a
with-
try. She won't bite you.
Okay. A little, you see my sniff? Yes, okay. All right.
Yeah, see?
Oh, you're so cute.
See you, folks.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one. All right. Thank you guys very
Thank
much.
you, guys.
You did great.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank
and you did the same.
Woo! Give a round of applause. Yeah.
All right. Thanks,
Thanks a
guys.
lot, man.
Yeah, thank you. Coming up next, we talk with Mike Brown. He's a business consultant with the Department of Agriculture in Tennessee. He's trying to get good, healthy food in local schools.
If you want to see a child's eyes light up, you pick a tomato from a plant that they have grown from the seed. They're gonna eat that. It doesn't matter what it is, they're gonna eat it.
All right, we're here with Mike Brown. Now, Mike, you're a business consultant, but it's in agriculture. So
That's correct.
Explain what you do.
I work in our business development division of the Department of Agriculture, and I'm the food specialist. So I like to tell people that I want desperately to help farmers make more money.
Oh.
That's my job. And if we help farmers make more money, that trickles down to the general population and helps everybody.
So how do you do that? Because I would love to know.
The biggest thing that I ask people when I start talking to them is, I'll give you an example. Somebody says, I have a chicken farm and I'm selling eggs. My first question to them is, how much do you charge for eggs? And 9 times out of 10, my response is, that's too little. You need to charge more for eggs. And most of the time when they take my advice, they make more money because they're charging more for their product.
Your job, though, you do deal with like the school system, right?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely, yes.
So getting food to kids, right? Obviously, very important.
Yeah.
I remember when I was back in school, it was you just got calories, right? Now there seems to be more of a push to actually get nutritious food.
Right.
And you're involved in that.
Absolutely, I am. There's a true movement among national food service directors. Every state has an association. In Tennessee, we have 145 school districts. Each district has their own director. The directors are given the task of adhering to national food child nutrition standards, but it's a little bit vague as to how they satisfy those requirements. So we take it extremely seriously in Tennessee to push heavily for local products.
That makes sense. But it seems like, the whole push is like, well, you're going to get a cardboard box of frozen chicken nuggets or something. You're wanting a farmer locally to be able to produce something on his farm and actually get that to a school for the kids to eat.
Absolutely.
So what kind of hurdles does that farmer have to go through?
Well, there are definitely some hurdles. We're very serious about trying to remove those hurdles as much as we can. The biggest one we have to deal with probably is our short growing season or our short harvest season. As you know, Tennessee is it's not like Florida or California where you have produce coming in year round. Of course, we have protein and milk and dairy products and things like that year round, but produce is not. So that's a challenge to try to get food service directors into the habit of putting the produce on their menu when it's in season. If they're used to having strawberries in January, well, if they want strawberries in January, it's you can't get those in Tennessee. So it's an education situation.
So farmers will listen to this and are like, oh, it's just they're trying to get the kids to like do kale ice cream pops, stuff that they don't like and all that. Right. But it makes sense to me, and nothing against like an out-of-state dairy, right? But it makes sense to me if you have a dairy close to a school, that dairy could provide the school with that nutrition, and the economy, the money would stay local.
Absolutely. And many times when we have that scenario, the farmer will actually come to the school and meet the children. And that's just tremendous when that happens, because when a child meets the farmer who's responsible for the dairy, or we had a recent event for hamburgers, and the guy who raised the beef was there. And it's just a tremendous interest that children have.
You talk to people and they're like, oh, you can't really tell kids where their food comes from, because then they're going to find out that a steer lost its life so that they could eat a hamburger. I mean, what are you finding?
Well, I'm finding that there's definitely that issue. On the other side, though, I think children understand that it's more than what they've been told.
Is there like a partnership? Is it like public-private when you're dealing with food coming into schools?
Absolutely. We have a strong partnership on the public side with the Department of Education. And on the private side, we have farmers all over the state that are aggressively pursuing this. Now, there are roadblocks or challenges for sure with this. A constant or a common challenge is that a farmer may have a limited number of, just say, watermelons that come in, and there's not enough to satisfy the whole school's need for that period. So the farmer has to kind of adjust what he's producing, or the school has to decide they're going to augment the watermelon supply from other sources as well. About 67% of all school districts in Tennessee are participating at some level in farm to school.
Really? Is that
67%? That equates to about 1 million children, just south of 1 million children that are affected in Tennessee. A lot of those will be on school site gardens, which is a tremendous success. We have about 340 of those in the state. And if you want to see a child's eyes light up, you pick a tomato from a plant that they have grown from the seed. they're gonna eat that. It doesn't matter what it is, they're gonna eat it. And then they're gonna go home and say, Mom, hey, I tried a radish today and I love it. I need you to buy some radishes.
That's something no kid has ever said.
Maybe.
Come on,
You can
radish?
quote me. I mean, maybe turnip greens.
Okay.
Yeah.
You always have those kids.
Yeah, absolutely.
Most of the country look at Tennessee and say that's a rural state, and that the kids should know basically where their food comes from. What do you say to that?
Well, I don't know what the definition of a rural state is, but we've got a lot of urban areas where when we have food deserts is an issue for sure, and in food deserts where there's not a lot of fresh produce, fresh food, period, that's available to children, all they know is something that's opened up from a can.
Well, what do you want people to know overall about farmers, local farmers, and kids getting nutritious meals in their schools?
The Tennessee Department of Agriculture has made this an absolute priority, and the Department of Education has made this an absolute priority.
Federally?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's a movement. It's definitely a movement, and it's growing. And I guess the biggest message that I would give is that this can be done. It's not perfect, and it will never be perfect because we're not in a situation where we're growing fresh fruit and vegetables year-round. So there's a year-round harvest. It's never going to be that way. But there are tools that can be utilized that absolutely helps the diet of our children.
Yeah. I don't know about Tennessee. I know about Illinois. And it's a damn shame to see small rural communities where I remember growing up had, grocery stores and gas stations, and they just seem to get worse and worse and less business and less money thrown into that economy. It's got to be good that at least this way, some money can stay locally.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, Mike, I think what you're doing is fantastic work. And I would love for you to get ugly fruit to all of the children of Tennessee.
I'm trying.
Mike Brown, a business consultant with the Tennessee Department of Agriculture. I know you're a busy guy. Thank you so very much for talking with us, and thank you for everything that you're doing for agriculture.
Well, thank
really
you.
Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having me.
You bet. Thanks for spending some time with us here on Shark Farmer TV. For more stories about people in agriculture, catch my shows on Rural Radio Channel 147 Sirius XM. There's more in-depth discussions on my podcast, and of course, you can check out previous episodes of this show on my YouTube channel. Find out more at sharkfarmer.com. Okay.
Watch out!
That ain't cool.